Dave Morales, Houston, Texas.
Houston, I love Houston.
You love Houston?
I do.
Tell me why.
Well, I did a film based upon a situation, a story that happened in Houston about a ballet dancer who defected from China. And Charles Foster is a friend, and he was the lawyer. And I played him, and he lives in Houston, and he's a big immigration lawyer. And this is one of the first cases that he did, and he was able to get the guy staying in the United States. He defected permanently, so.
I love when people have a story about our city that's positive. I always like, yeah, because it's, and a lot of people say, oh, I love the food, Tex, Mex, barbecue.
Sure.
But when I hear a story like that, I'm like, yeah, all right.
No, it was great. It was really
awesome.
I love Houston.
Well, come back and visit us.
Thank you.
Not right now. Let it cool down for a little bit.
Yeah,
it's still brutally hot.
It's a good point.
How long were you in makeup every day for this role?
It started at 4 hours and went to 8. No, I'm just kidding. It started at 4 hours. They shaved about an hour off, but it was really fun. It was such a pleasure, actually. I love putting this character on, and I was working with some really incredible, very talented makeup people, so it made it fun, and I also had my coffee, so that was good. I took a lot of pictures during the process, so.
Is it fun to play the villain?
Totally, especially a villain like this who's got like a twinkle in his eye. And that was really the key thing, because he looks a certain way, and yet he has such an enjoyment and such a pleasure. And he loves his wife, who's much younger than he is, appropriately. And it just was special.
Yeah, I didn't get mad at this villain.
Oh, thank you.
I was like, he's
kind of rooting for him, maybe?
Well, I don't know about that. But I was like, he's cool dude.
Oh,
sometimes I'll walk into an interview with the actor, and I know it's just a character, and I'll go,
Right.
But not with you, because I kind of like this guy.
Cool, I'm glad to hear that.
Do you like scary movies?
I'm not a big fan of scary movies, but then I think of movies that I do love. The shock effect is something that always puts me on edge. I was thinking of just Jaws just popped into my head. Those moments when the head rolls out of the boat. I hope I'm not doing any spoilers for anybody.
I think they've seen it by now.
1970, whatever.
Right.
Anyway, something like that really sort of puts me on edge. But by and large, I'm not a huge scary movie fan. Although I did like Get Out. That was pretty cool.
Excellent film.
Yeah, great film.
I have been a fan of your career for many, many years. Dune, I love Dune.
Thanks.
I still go back and visit that one every
Good.
Of course,
good.
Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
Is there a role that you want to play that's like on your wish list?
You know what? I think it's more about directors that I'd like to work with. Yeah, so the role just kind of happens and comes, but directors, I have a long list of people that I would like to work with. So that's where my focus sort of goes.
Do you like Halloween?
I love Halloween. We do a whole thing, because now I'm a New Yorker, and trick-or-treating in New York is much different than it is in Los Angeles or any other small town. It's in the apartment building. So I've recreated my entire hallway of my building inside my apartment as like a kind of a chamber of horrors that you go through. Because I want the kids that come through to really experience a little bit of scariness, in an apartment building setting. So my son and I, he loves it too, he's 10. We put together this whole big display of things going in, and we really, we make the kids work for their candy. You gotta work for your candy.
Well, then this is a good last question. What is your favorite Halloween candy?
Oh, I do like candy corn, but it has to be Brock's candy corn.
Bingo. I'm a sweet tarts guy. But now that you mentioned candy corn, I have that taste in my mouth.
Now, see, that's what happens. You can't get rid of it.